All right. Good day, great people. My name is Tenley. Here we want to discuss on the concept in environmental psychology. I got some set of questions that I might need to discuss to whoever who see the need of this. All right. So I got like 6 set of questions, but on this video, I'm going to look on 2 of them, and then you can pose your comment below underneath additions, questions, subtractions, or any other things that you might need to add. All right. So the first question that we might need to look at is ambient environment is the non-visual aspects of the environment, such as sound, temperature, odor, illumination. With reference to theories of emotion, explain how it affects our emotions. All right. As the question, as I might reread it again, ambient environment is the non-visual aspects of the environment, such as sound, temperature, odor, illumination. So with the reference to theories of emotion, explain how it affects our emotions. All right. So looking at this aspect is some of the, okay, let me put the question in visual so that when we go there down, you can still relate to the question. All right. So to effectively explain ambient environment, how it affects our emotion with reference to certain theories, in your essay, you should demonstrate a comprehensive understanding. You have to understand the topic and also provide a clear, insightful analysis about ambient environment. So, which means you have to understand to give an example from your own understanding. So the following guide that I might put down there, where we can try to look some of the areas that can assist in gaining some certain points. So every academic essay, we have to understand that an introduction is supposed to be there, where you clearly introduce concept of ambient environment and its non-visual aspects, such as the examples that we have mentioned previously. And then also provides a clear explanation of the relevant theories of emotion in understanding the impact of the ambient environment on emotion. So it's more like I just give a brief summary, just stating them as you go, so that you know when you jump into your body, then you add such kind of aspects. So when you are after the introduction, of course, it's really important to also define, just after introduction, to define major principles. I mean, the terms are ambient environment. What does it mean? And also just listing a little bit of some few components. And also, if they need clarity on that aspect, you might also put some clarity on that. All right, but depending on the guidance you got earlier. So some of the theories of emotion in regards to environmental psychology. That is one thing that we have to also stick into, or we have to also remember that we have to also look into it, environmental psychology. There are so many theories of emotion. I believe even social psychology, we touch such about it. And then even those who did emotional intelligence, when they look at the limbic system, there's some theoretical aspect that one or two might be drawn as well in trying to explain such aspect. So we have to understand that you have to stick around the field. There are also theories of emotions that were written in reference to environmental psychology, such as James and Lange theory, and also, all right, and also again, provides a thorough understanding of the main principle or components of each theory as well. All right. Okay. Okay, apologies for that. So accurately, some of these theories are James Lange theory, Cannon-Bard theory. Forgive me for pronunciation, but I'm trying my best. Schachter and Singer two-factor theory. Forgive me for pronunciation if I pronounce it badly. Forgive me for that, but I've tried my best. And also provide a thorough understanding of the main principles and components of what of each theory. So you have to understand the major components or important factors of each theory, and also demonstrate an ability to apply the theories demonstrate that ability to apply the theories to the relationship between the ambient environment and then emotions. But just down there, just a little bit of synopsis of some of those theories, several theories that of emotion that provide frameworks for understanding the relationship between our ambient environment and emotional states. So the first theory, which also looks at the emotions, are the result of physiological responses to environmental stimuli. That is the James and Lange theory, that it says that our emotions are the result of physiological responses to environmental stimulation. And then Cannon and Bard theory, it posits that emotions and physiological responses occur simultaneously. Like our emotions as well as our physiological responses to our environment, they go simultaneously. And then also the last one, which emphasizes the interaction between physiological arousal and cognitive appraisal. How the environment is physiologically arouse you, as well as the cognitive appraisal, how you also view it. All right. So these are some of the aspects that we might also involve when we look at our theories of what of emotion. Some of the theories that I might suggest in regards to environmental psychology. So also looking at the impact of environmental, of ambient environment, the impact of ambient environment on emotions as well. The impact of ambient environment on emotions, it provides a comprehensive analysis. So provide a comprehensive analysis of how sound influences your emotions. Sounds, you can see music, also it really influences how we react, including effects of different types of sounds on mood, arousal levels. So you give scientific examples or research examples, not just random examples as well. All right. And then, all right. So explores the impact of temperature on emotions, addressing the effects of heat or cold on feelings of comfort, stress, and relaxation. Uh, Also discuss the role of odor in emotional experiences, how odor can influence emotional experiences, the issue of designer perfumes and all such kind of aspects that one can put, as well as also messages that the odors can send, highlighting the connection between specific smells and emotional associations or memories. All right. And then analyze the effects of illumination, which is coming to light on emotion, considering the impact of bright and dim light on mood, alertness, and relaxation. So sound, some of the suggestions that I have put down there. Um, sound is a significant effect on emotions. Plays in music or a calming sound can elicit positive emotions and relaxation. Such pleasant sound, which is so calming as well. And also loud noise or dissonant sounds may evoke feelings of stress and anxiety. Just check when you're in a loud noise, not when you're at a party, but when you're in a loud noise. At a party, probably we might say you're expecting it and also you are in the interest. Or just imagine when your neighbor is having a party and you are not part of the process. That's the closest example I might put on this one. So the ambient soundscape can shape our emotional states and influence our overall well-being. All right, looking at another one, temperature. Temperature plays a crucial role in emotional experiences. Warmth is more associated with comfort and relaxation, uh, promoting positive emotions. Those aspects of relaxation, promoting positive emotions. And then in contrast, extreme heat or cold can induce discomfort, leading to negative emotions, irritability, or even influencing the way we perceive or attitudes towards certain related scenarios. Just imagine attending a concert of clearly the most influential artist in your life, and then probably you are standing, Namibian sun, you're standing in the sun, and then, the excessive heat of sun that you're exposed to, or you are standing in an open space where cold might influence you. How might explain the experience that you have on that concert? All right. Looking at odors can evoke strong emotional responses and trigger memories. Pleasant odors, such as smell of fresh flowers, can uplift mood and elicit positive emotions. I believe that's why you find out flowers, Valentine's Day, and all those are emotional related aspects. Let's say love, and also funerals. People might bring flowers. Probably, I believe maybe that's the idea, just trying to bring some uplifting the mood and positive emotions to throw them all over the place in the atmosphere. So conversely, unpleasant odors may lead to disgust or repulsion, as well as elicit negative emotional states. Might give an example, staying in a flat where there are toilet problems in terms of the drainage system. I believe you understand me on that aspect. And then looking at illumination, light condition impact emotions. Bright lighting tends to increase alertness, positive affect, while dim light can create a sense of relaxation and intimacy. So different lighting levels and colors can influence mood and emotional states as well. So illumination is very, 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 very important as well. I believe by now you can see that one to become a psychologist, there's quite a lot of things that one needs to be exposed to and knowledge that one needs to tend to understand. All right, looking at mechanism and explanations, demonstrate a clear understanding of the mechanism or explanations for how the ambient environment influences emotions based on the theories mentioned above. It also links the characteristics of the ambient environment, sound, temperature, odor, illumination, to the physiological, cognitive, and subjective components of emotions that are, proposed in such theories. Uh, Also provides well-supported explanations of how environmental stimuli interact with physiological responses, cognitive appraisals, and subjective experiences to elicit emotional states. So try to provide such a well-supported explanations. Probably give an example or research material can also work on this one. So underneath, there's a paragraph that I've also put trying to do the properties that I've mentioned above as well, such as a demonstrate a clear understanding. So I try to explain it underneath. I might not read it, but I believe what I might say to you, you might pause the video and then you read it, and then you try to also, reflect back on the guides that I've put there, like demonstrate clear understanding, links the characteristics, provides well-supported explanations as well. All right. Also, conclusion is very important to put or to add on every essay or summary that you write. Summarize the main points discussed in your essay. Don't bring your thoughts, but summarize your main points. Also, provide a clear, insightful conclusion that reinforces the importance of understanding the impact of the ambient environment on emotions through the lens of theories of emotion that you have used. Probably you've used one or two or three, depending on the demand of time, either you're on an exam or it's an essay assignment. Uh, Probably if it's an essay assignment, of course, you have to be exposed to more than two theories that you might adopt. So these are some of the aspects. So I also put just a brief example of a conclusion one might put, where you also explain the ambient environment, encompassing sound, temperature, odor, illumination. Uh, I actually acknowledging the significance it carries towards our emotions, and then also looking at the aspect of theories of emotion, how they also tend to explain how ambient environment influences our emotions as well. All right. So this is the first question that I was referring to. If there's any clarity you might need or any addition, you might also put in the comment section. So we might also attend, it might help the next person in understanding this question or those who might have come across such questions as well. So another question that we might need to add is one of the causes of mental illness is human estrangement from the natural environment. Examine giving reference to ecotherapy. why it is important to take care of our environment. So to effectively examine the claim that human estrangement from the natural environment is one of the causes of mental illnesses or illness, providing references to ecotherapy. So some of these key points are the ones that we are going to look into. Of course, first introduction is very important to put. So in your introduction, just similar to that one, just do the same. But now we're just trying to specify things that you're also supposed to mention in your introduction in regards to this question. Clearly state the claim being examined, right? Clearly stated that human estrangement from the natural environment is a cause of mental illness. And then provide an overview of the importance of that of the natural environment for human well-being. Provide an overview of that importance of the natural environment, and also introduce the concept of ecotherapy as a relevant approach to understanding and addressing the relationship between nature and mental health. All right. So there's an introduction that I've also put. Way one, you might also pause the video and also go through the introduction and see how far you might add and also subtract. But I just gave and a synopsis and then just a small example. And then also on the second part, when we're now jumping into your board, that you are also supposed to look into in regards to this question, like for example, human estrangement from the natural environment. Now, in this part, explain those factors that contribute to human estrangement from the natural environment, such as urbanization, a reduced access to green spaces, increased indoor lifestyle. Just remember in the times of COVID-19, the experiences that we were experiencing, how life was when it comes to us, indoor lifestyles, and also discuss the potential negative consequences of this estrangement for mental health, highlighting the impact on well-being and mental illness. So when you explain such factors, one, and also discussion, you're also trying to bring examples, research material, and also is trying to expose from how also various researchers or opinion or various perspectives in regards to the negative consequences of estrangement for mental health. For example, that I've put down there, modern lifestyles and urbanization have led to growing disconnect between humans and our natural environment. Factors such as decreased access to green spaces, increased time spent indoors, and also reduced exposure to natural elements have contributed to this estrangement. Some researchers and environmental psychologists, they also argue that that disconnect has negative consequences as well. And also urbanization, you find people are now getting congested, crowding in places. Let's say in high density areas, there's excessive crowding, which also comes with another consequences, which is also another topic in environmental psychology, effects, of crowding when it comes to humanity or to human as well, even with mental health as well. So that human estrangement from the natural environment, it exposes people to various mental health issues as well. And then also look at ecotherapy and its relevance. Define ecotherapy, what is ecotherapy, explain its core principles as well. Discuss how ecotherapy recognizes the connection between nature and mental well-being. Discuss how ecotherapy recognizes the connection between nature and mental well-being, as well as provide examples of ecotherapy interventions or activities that involve engagement with the natural environment. All right, underneath I have a little bit of such ecotherapy, known as nature-based therapy or green therapy, is an approach that recognizes the healing benefits of engaging with nature for mental well-being. It encompasses various interventions and activities that aim to enhance mental health by connecting individuals with natural environment. Those are some of the things that are that is actually, I might say, the definition that I have brought in regards to ecotherapy. Uh, Looking at benefits of ecotherapy, you have to also involve them, discuss the therapeutic benefits, of ecotherapy for mental health, such as stress reduction, improved mood, increased well-being, the promotion of physical activity and the exercises. So these are the benefits of ecotherapy, and then provide evidence on the research findings supporting the positive effects of ecotherapy on mental health outcomes. Provide evidence in regards to that, and then also highlight the role of ecotherapy in fostering connection, social support, and then community engagement. Okay, some of the benefits of ecotherapy, stress reduction, spending time with nature. It has been shown that it reduces stress levels and promotes relaxation, and also exposure to natural elements such as green spaces, trees, and bodies of water is a calming effect on the mind and body. So many tourists I've seen in Namibia also explain that I know come to see natural places which are also beautiful, and you engage with the place and you get connected to the place, which the underlying factor is it's beneficial for their mind body relationship as well. And then it comes to improve the mood and well-being. Engaged in ecotherapy activities such as gardening, hiking, or nature walks can uplift mood, enhance self-esteem, increases overall well-being, and even the caring effect aspect. Sorry, the caring aspect where you take care of your nature, you're able to take care of also living organisms, people to a certain extent, and also the serene and peaceful environment of nature provides a respite from the demands and pressures of daily life. That nature gives that calming zone, that quietness, that connection that one needs, and also it also gives back the energy. And also physical activity and exercise. Many ecotherapy activities involve physical movement, which contributes to improved physical health. Exercise has well-established benefits for mental well-being, including reducing symptoms of depression and anxiety. And also connection and social support. Participating in ecotherapy intervention often involves group activities or community engagement, fostering a sense of connection and social support. Sharing experiences in nature can strengthen social bonds, provide a supportive network for individuals facing mental health challenges. Right. So some of the supporting evidence, which also brings so in they incorporate relevant research studies, quote scholarly articles or empirical evidence that support the claim, and then the effectiveness of ecotherapy in addressing mental health issues related to human estrangement from the natural environment. Use proper in-text citation, especially if it's an academic essay. All right, ecotherapy directly addresses the issue of human estrangement from the natural environment by promoting reconnection, reintegration with nature. It recognizes the therapeutic potential of the natural environment, seeks to counteract the negative effects of modern lifestyles that contribute to mental illness. All right. In the conclusion is like before, summarize the main points discussed in the essay, emphasize connection, reinforce the relevance of ecotherapy as an approach that recognizes and addresses this relationship, promoting well-being through engagement with natural environment. All right. So for today, I will look at these two questions. Some of the questions that also will follow are listed below, like how can environmental psychology be applied to promote sustainable behaviors in individual communities? And also, how do environmental stressors such as noise pollution and extreme weather events affect human behavior and well-being? And also, making reference to empirical studies, critically analyze the relationship between the environment, natural, physical, cultural, physical, and behavior as well. And also describe the concept of place attachment and how it affects people's relationship with the physical environments. All right, so for today, I might end these questions. Anything that you might need to add, you might put on your comment below, and also like our page for more information that you might be interested in. Have a wonderful day.